Yung effects wall yung isang natin. Easy lang. Para teka lang. Hello. Check mic. Check 1, 2, 3. Hello. Hello.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Ah! Uy, shoutout to you, Random Gaming PH. Welcome to my stream as well. And now, nilalaro natin ngayon, or live stream ko ngayon ay ang isa sa mga PlayStation Plus free for this month of January is the Gridfall. So, nakakatawa lang din to kasi pwede mo rin baguhin yung character mo. Or I mean, i-design yung character mo. Itsura ni Disordet. Si Disordet ang main protagonist ng game na to. So, okay na ba yan? Hair color natin. Ano ba? Okay na yan, no? Black. Oh, shoutout to you, Square Root of Ron. Good afternoon din. Right now, I'm playing Gridfall. Kaya, like I said, isa sa mga free sa buwan ng Enero sa PS Plus. So, yan. Kino-customize natin yan ang character ni Disordet. At ito ay ang Gridfall. Game title is Gridfall. Developed by Spiders. And I think Spiders Gaming video game company. Sila rin yung nag-develop ng game na pinublish nila sa PS5, which is the Steel Rising. Pero now, lalaroin natin to. Okay na ba yung character na yan? Or itsura ng character ko o ano? As you can see on the Gridfall, hindi ko pa napapanood yung cover mo eh. So, okay na ba yung ano ko? Yung character? Or ano ba maganda? Ano ba magandang kulay? Ngayon? Ayun na lang. Black. Pwede rin to. Mala buhok ni Dante ng DMC5 ng Devil May Cry. So, pwede rin natin siya makita. Ayan, kung ano. So, Astig, pwede rin tayong pumili ng class natin. So, tatlo ang pagpipili nating classes. Warrior, Technical, at saka Magic. So, syempre, pag Warrior is melee combat. More on, swords. Meron din siyang ano. So, ito naman, para yung technical kasi dito, is compared to the other RPG game, is more like the archer type. So, kumbaga sa ibang RPG type, pagka inano natin, ay ang warrior is equivalent to swordsman. Ang technical naman is equivalent to the archer. And the magic is, syempre, alam naman natin lahat, kung kayo nakakapaglaro ng run online, ng Flight, ng ano pa ba, Ragnarok, it's the counterpart of mage, or, mage. So, these are the three typical classes if lalaroin nyo tong Gridfall. So, ano ba magandang piliin dito? Siguro warrior na lang tayo. At the same time, may pwede rin natin bigyan ng skills ang ating Yeah, ang ganda, no? Para lang din siyang, other RPG game na, nakasanayan natin, like, run online. Actually, first time ko lang din itong malaro. First time ko lang siyang malaro. So, hindi naman tayo archer type para yun, accuracy level. Endurance is pwede rin. Strength is pwede rin, all of melee. So, ito munang nilalagay natin. So, yeah. So, talent, meron din tayo. Steve, ang galing na ito. Wow. Ito naman is parang yung talent. Parang katulad sa Lara Croft game, pero iba to. Bigger na lang tayo. Start the game.
Gumamit ka ng baryo? Gumamit ka ng baryo?
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Ha! Kurt! I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see.
Yep,
Fight with honor!
tutorial to eh. Hindi, sa ginto mismo. Nagigitara. Wow. Teka lang. Okay.
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor! Come on, if you dare! 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 It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilion are joining our
Shoutout
party.
sa
A few friends at your
viewers
side in
na
unknown
nasa stream ko
territory
ngayon.
is a boon.
And welcome to my
So
stream
the
as
old
well.
goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Uy, thank you sa pag-like and pag-share ng stream ko, Robert Sapungan. And also, shoutout to you as well. And welcome to my stream.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Ano yun? Notified yun. So, pupunta natin pamunta. Gridfall. Gridfall. Grid.
Read.
Oo. So, Gridfall ay so, habang hinahanap ko tong mission na to, telling na ay ambassador. Para nakita ko na siya.
So, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
About this game, game setting nito is apparently from the 16th century, during the age of colonization. So, ito yung mga during the age of exploration na ang setting nito. So I think ang nationality ni Desarte ay hindi Spanish kundi Portuguese. Tsaka kung nakita nyo sa top left corner ng is that is our level. So nasa level 1 tayo. Queen's Palace. Pero alam mo, hindi tayo dyan pupunta eh. Kasi pupunta tayo sa ang isa lang sa medyo is yung pag mayroong quest is hindi siya katulad ng yun nga, hindi ko naman siya kanina pero done.
All these blue bloods are tuppence.
Espada tayo. Lang kasi yung tinuturo is dito na yung natin dito. Pero kung hindi dito yun. Shoutout sa 2 viewers na andito ngayon. And I'm First Lane and right now I'm playing Gridfall. So, yun. This game is setting around the age of exploration, and I think the nationality of our character, Desarde, is a Portuguese. So, alam niyo na kung saan bansa yun. Portugal. Or Portugal. So, hinahanap natin yung ano ba, ambassador na yun. And kung magtataka kayo kung tatanungin nyo kung ito ay open world or pwedeng makalaro nyo yung ibang players dahil nga action RPG siya, at the same time may leveling capable siya or features, ay hindi. Single player lang to, so it means ikaw lang mismo mag-isa. Pero yung game mechanics or gameplay na ito ay katulad siya, or kung nalaro nyo na yung game na Ys. Somewhere in Gaia. So ito na muna, kasi dito daw yun, west. So ito nga, nandito nga. So ito yung combat system niya is katulad ng Ys game. If yun nga, kung nakakapaglaro kayo ng Ys 1 to 7 and Ys Memories of Celceta, Ys game is try nyo ganun yung game mechanics or game fighting ability.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Teerfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
May isa pa tayong quest, which is ito. So sa east, natin natin east dito. North. And then east na kasi is ito. So, east is dito. So, hindi rin ito. So, siguro tuloy-tuloy pa tayo. And then, south. And then, west. Ayun, ito na. Nakita na natin. Ayun lang yung pinaka-ano nito is mahirap i-locate yung mga mission quest. Kasi, the same time kasi hindi ako sanay sa ganitong feature ng RPG game na mismong yung yung tipong mismong aalamin mo, wala siyang indicator na kung saan ka pupunta, kung nasaan na yung pupunta, no? So, let's
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The Prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sardet.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Tatanungin ba natin? Sige, tanungin na natin.
Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet.
Pero hindi ba lang nila yung ano dito?
And give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
Portuguese.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Mga taga-Portugal, pero iniba lang
you
yung
must certainly
pangalan.
be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our
Oy,
faith.
sige lang. Square root of
But their differences are
Square root of
purely
Ron.
theoretical,
Square root of Ron.
and do not
Tingin ko sa
threaten the
pagpamay sa akin
cohesion of
stream.
our
And
nation,
also
I
shout
assure
out
you.
to viewers na sa stream ko ngayon. And yeah, ano ba? Di na natin
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
So, find the smuggler. Hey, alis. Ayaw umalis.
The merchant is there.
Dire-diretso lang. So according sa ano is nasa port daw. So baka nandito nga. Ang ano lang is wala siyang jumping. Ayun. So bababa tayo dun.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
So, tara, hanapin na natin.
Be back soon, Captain.
So, north. Paano ito ngayon? Pwede tayo, north dito na. Take everything. North. West or south. 50. Dito din. Ayun din. I-investigate pa pala to.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Be back soon, Captain.
So... dami natin task. What? Siren. Quest. Ay, naka-arch wala to. Progress. So sad. Actually, dito pa rin tayo. Sad. Ito.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart, and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guess, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Hindi pa ata tayo, pero sige. So... ayun, tanong pa natin. natin isa doon. Ito naman si Loro.
Good day, sailor.
Loro.
I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Ay, sige lang, Robert Sapungan. Thank you din sa pagtambay.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mess too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
In grade 4, a quest can be usually completed in several ways. Desired that has more than one. His bow, can persuasion, intuition, and corruption. Creating items. Assassin's Creed. Oo, yun. Square Root of Rome. Tama. Yun yung ano. Pero, ang combat gameplay nito, yung fighting gameplay nito is iba. Yes, tama. Malaan na rin siya. Assassin's Creed din.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Shoutout to 3 live viewers. To 3 viewers na nandito sa stream ko ngayon. Shoutout, and also I'm First Lane, and I'm currently streaming Greedfall, one of the free PS Plus for this month of January. Medyo mahaba-haba rin to.
I'm looking for a Naut, a young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Tama. Buti, nasabi mo sa chat, Square Root of Rome. Yun nga kasi naaalala ko yung merong siyang nasa taas na kailangan siyang ano.
Someone told me about one of your faithful
Assassin's Creed
clients.
pala yun.
A big gambler, it would seem.
Sa dulo ko
I
yung ano.
see. An able-bodied man passes his
Mali
time
pala ako.
lightening the
Ito pala first
pouches of
time ako
sailors
naka
coming through.
second time.
Where
This
might
is
I
the
find
second
him
time.
at this
Pero
time?
Here.
iba nga lang
He would
yung
never give away his
battle
chair
feature
at his
nito.
table. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
So east is here. And west. So another east ulit. So ayan, kung makikita nyo sa taas, dun tayo tumitingin or inaalam kung saan papunta yung quest. So south lang. Ano ba? South pa rin ito eh. Ano ba? Or east dito. So ito tapos gusto tara. Crafting table, 18 meters. Saan yun? West dito eh. Baka dito. Medyo nakakalito lang siya, guys. So west. Dito pa lang is tapos
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Do you hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have
so ito
droid blades to
makikita mo
scratch
square
it.
ito pa yung sinasabi kong
As
iba
you
yung
say, this breed of brutes
battle
won't spit on
command
ransom
play nito.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
So west, dito tayo sa west. Ay, hindi.
It's blocked. It's not possible just now.
Yeah. Preference nga nito mula Assassin's Creed nga. Hindi ko lang ngayon ko lang na-notice yun. Salamat sa iyo, Square to Pron, sa pag-notice. So loot tayo dito. Kailangan pa tayong intero dito. East. South. Promise guys, nakakalito din. Ano, babalik tayo dito. Tapos ito. Ah, yun.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment.
Bulag.
A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A
Ah.
moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that
Ah.
I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that
Sige po.
merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game.
Wait lang guys
Think
ha.
we can
Wait lang.
trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Hi ulit guys. So, ngayon ay, aalis tayo dito. So, ngayon ay find and confront the kidnappers.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sardet. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Norts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Norts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
So, you still haven't found your cousin? As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up, to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Norts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nort?
Sir de Corsillion's a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Pati rin yung kaparty ko is lumalaban din. So, yeah. Mamaya, bibigay ko yung partial review ko ng game before ako mag-end ng stream. Like, katulad ng ginawa ko sa kahapon sa Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Dito na yun. So, north lang tayo.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Okay, harang-harang.
They say the ambassador of Thélème sends his guard all around the city in search of heretics.
So, north, east tayo. So, east, ito na yung east. So, east pa tayo. Siguro. Ito na. Loot. Uy, ayan.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
With respect, my lady.
So, saan? Ano ba? Ah, west dito. So, west tayo. East? Mali. Oh. West. So, yun nga, may pagka-style siya na. Basta mamaya, after or before ako mag-end ng stream talaga. So, tapusin muna natin ito yung quest.
Swarm through? Is your hand? Whatever you need to be the talk! Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
So, ito na yan. Ito.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Hindi siya dito. Tumutulad kay White John. Side quest. Ito yun. Ibig sabihin wala dito. Ay, hindi. Ito pala.
Sir de Sardet, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? You've taken your son against his will and have him locked up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
If I hadn't taken him back, he would have been hauled off on one of the cursed ships.
If that's what he wants, then why would you want to stop him?
For his mother. She misses him so. But in the end, you may be right. My boy has changed. He hasn't spoken a word to me since we've been in this precarious predicament. Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Who are you?
My name is de Sardet. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close
may
to your
hirap
parents.
ay
I hadn't seen them since
binibenta
I was
nila yung
5
anak
years
nila or
old.
parang pinapambayad dati
I barely remember them.
story.
They find me,
Pinapambayad nila sa
capture me,
mayaman
and lock
so
me up in
para
this warehouse.
pambayad sa
Hard to
utang.
grow close after all that. My
dito
family is
sa
the Nords.
laro, sa grade 4,
I am sorry
parang
for my parents.
inalter
but
nila.
that is the way of it now.
Wherein yung mga mayayaman
Can I go home?
is,
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
Hindi siya binibenta. Hindi siya binibenta. Parang, paano ba? Na rin natin ito.
It's not possible just now. It's blocked.
Kailangan natin bumili sa merchandise dito. Enemy detection.
This man is going to bring the guard out if he keeps shouting like that. We should have got rid of him.
Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some point. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
I don't have the key. Locked.
Baka yung mga... Ay. Sila yung may hawak ng key. ito yung daanan. Ano ba kayo? Yung key. Sige lang bro. Ang nagandahan dito kasi siya nga RPG at the same time. Pwede mo na siyang basta mga after na dali lang guys ha. Wait lang. Hi guys, shoutout to 3 viewers na sa stream ko ngayon. And also welcome to my stream as well. If you're new, kindly give a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel as well personally, and also hit the notification bell para updated kayo sa aking live stream. Kailan ako mag-live
Well,
stream?
this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress. Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you, I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
So, saan na tayo? Okay, continue.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
Assassin's Creed
There's no one left to
Unity.
pay, Your Highness.
Kaya lagay natin.
Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Diba? Yes. Ay, ano? Mas maganda to. Kesa naman to, traveling suit. Ito na lang. So, ngayon ay... So, may auto-save siya, pero isa-save din natin to. Bilis. Bilis na mag-aalas na kagad. Shoutout to 2 viewers na nasa stream. Thank you sa pagtambay, pagsama sa aking istorya. subaybayan ng storya ni Desardet. At aalamin natin bakit Greedfall nga ba ang tawag sa game na to.
Sir? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
So, level 2, diba? Pues, ang bilis lang dito, ng level up.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
Hindi, leave na tayo.
No, my house is in order. We are
Shout
ready
out
to
sa 4
embark.
viewers na nandito ngayon sa stream.
Follow me.
So eager to discover Tir Freddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Norts are strange, but they're not idiots.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Kurt! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Patay pa ako dun, oh. Malapit na eh.
so eager to discover Tear Freddy. My isle.
Save nga natin.
My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nauts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nauts are strange, but they're not idiots.
Skip.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Level 3. Pupunta doon. Saan ba dito? Ay, hindi. Doon pala sa kabila. Diba?
Gentlemen!
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
And this journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready for to wear! Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
Pero yung graphics niya is malaga. Shoutout to the 3 viewers na andito sa stream. I hope you like my stream as well. Prologue pa lang yun eh. Pasimula pa lang. Kala ko yun yung chapter 1.
What a charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you are quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
No, not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are! To your health. Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any
Shout out to 3
assistance
viewers.
you might need.
Welcome
This
to my
request
stream.
doesn't seem to
My
please
name
you.
is Percy.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship.
Right now, I'm
In any case, here I am
Gridfall.
at your service for a while.
So, team up. So, ano lang natin tong quest na to. So, note lang tayo.
I've been delivered a message. The commander succeeded in spite of my failures to deliver our merchandise here. He wants me to go on...
Excellency! Welcome back to my modest shop. It is an
Monitoring
immense
lang,
honor
sir.
for me to be of service to such noble clientele. What might I do for you?
Kano ba gold natin? Ay, okay ito. Full 500 gold. Wala pa pala akong gold.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
So, yes. Look. Huh?
I need a bit of practice.
Oh yeah, pati talon may ano dito. Grabe naman to.
Is your hat out of style? Does your bet...
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent.
Parangan ninyo.
Atuai, sien sradi dau quint. Dadagudach me in.
Attention, soldier!
Let me pass. I must see the chief of your village. Whatever could be so funny?
Now, who would you be to seek an audience with the governor?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid. My mother is Amal, the chief of our clan. I am here as an emissary of my people, and I must see your chief, your governor.
So you are a princess, then?
A what?
Let her pass! Your Majesty, I shall present you to the governor. Come.
Princess, Majesty, you are most confusing. But thank you for your help.
There you are, dear cousin. What is this? Who is this amazing person in your company?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother is the Mal, the chief of our clan.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Siora. This is incredible. You look so much alike, you could be related. If you would allow me, Princess, I would like to confer a mission to my cousin. You need to visit the governors of the bridge and Teleme to give them my formal regards, that sort of thing, but also to discover what they've managed to learn. They've been here much longer than we have. Perhaps they've made some inroads to finding a cure for the Malachor.
Forgive me, Mal, but I have a request for you. My people needs your help.
I thought we might discuss matters together at leisure, but please, speak your piece.
The Alliance, the Bridge Alliance and my people are at war. My mother has sent me to you in search of allies. I fear that without your help, our clan will suffer great horrors. We have already lost so many souls.
This seems a sensible request. You know, though, we cannot go to war with our neighbors.
Perhaps there is a way to negotiate a ceasefire. The time to see things more clearly.
Excellent idea. I would be completely lost without you. Go and parley with, the Queen, dear cousin. Try and put an end to confrontations for the time being.
I will come with you. It will take more than one person to convince my mother to lay down our weapons.
Perfect. Take Kurt along with you and anyone you feel useful. I've been told that the roads are not safe. Safe travels, dear cousin. And watch out for yourself. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
Few quests lang, and then... So, puro main quest tayo. Hindi tayo sa side quest. So,
De Sardet, do you have a moment? Thank you for coming. I know that you're very busy, but I need your help.
I'm listening, sir.
This island is vast, and we only know a tiny part of it. As you know, your uncle has asked me to draw maps to facilitate the merchant's travels. Alas, I'm slightly too old to be roaming the paths, setting up camps here and there. So I'd appreciate it if, as you travel, you mark the places you deem to be safe on your map.
Very well. I will take care of it, Professor.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. One more thing. Do you remember that gigantic creature that you defeated in Serene? Bringing a specimen to the city was obviously not a good idea. An accident was inevitable. But according to my sources, there are others of them on this island, and your uncle wishes to know more about them. I know that a scholar of the Alliance, Professor Serafedin, has also taken an interest in these creatures. I tried to contact him, but apparently he disappeared during an expedition to study them. Naturally, I cannot ask you to rummage through the entire island looking for him, but if you can find any trace of him, his studies on these giant creatures could be immensely useful.
Very well. If I find anything out, I'll let you know.
The road to knowledge is long and difficult, but this is the price of wisdom, de Sardet.
Uy. Shoutout to you, OJBPH. So, meron tayong side quest dito. Exploration and cartography. Tapos yung main quest natin isa to. Kailangan natin pumunta doon sa Bird Heights. Bird Heights? Or I don't So, ayun, meron pala siyang map. So, ito ako. Ito yung quest. So siguro ito muna ang ano natin since malapit lang. So, ito muna.
Come closer, good people. The cure
Good day, my lord.
De Sardet. I'm the emissary of the congregation on Tir Freddy.
And cousin to the governor. I know exactly who you are. Enchanted. I am Admiral Cabral. One of my Nauts accompanies you from time to time, doesn't he? He must still be angry I've set him ashore. But I doubt that you've come here to discuss affectations. What can I do for you?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Ah, may fast travel. Galing. Galing, meron siyang travel. May fast travel. So, punta tayong map. And then... or ano, ito muna. Sige, ito muna. Side quest. Side quest to, hindi ako nagkakamali eh. Ah. Wow.
Come closer, good people. The cure in one.
Salamat din sa pag-like and pag-share ng aking stream, OJBPH. So, good. Ah, may rest din.
All these roadblocks, they are
Level 4. Mamaya konti, bibigay ko na rin yung some comments on this game. Oh, bumulit. Diretso lang. Tapos kaliwa. Compose your team. Kasi pupunta tayo doon. Ayun. Layo nung... Malupit talaga ito ng NPC na ito.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Come on, let's see what you've got.
Bunch of cowards!
Come on!
Ay, patay ako. Ambush dito eh. Ayun oh. Kailangan na natin itong mga to. Tugo!
Come and taste my saber! Come and taste my saber! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Come here, cuties! Come and taste my saber! Come on, let's see what you've got! Come on, let's
taste my flavor. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Careful, Greenblood! You're real! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Greetings. My caravan goes through all the cities, and the journey is safe. So, where would you like to go?
Thank you, but I'll continue on foot.
Desarde, I have a favor to ask.
Very well. I'm listening.
Do you remember the story of Jonah?
Of course.
Well, I'm like him. A donation to the sea. My family also gave me to the Nords. I don't know anything about my real family, except that they are probably affluent and from the congregation. When I was born, the Nords and the merchant princes had a complex relationship. I must have been used to settle a debt or forge a truce, but that doesn't matter. The mystery of my origins has now become an obsession. I need to know where I come from. If I were patient enough, I'd wait to become a fleet commander, and then I would be told. But since being laid off, such a promotion seems somewhat improbable.
And you want me to help you find this information?
You understand correctly. The records of all seamen stationed on the island are in their respective ports. Mine must be in the harbor office in New Serene, and it must contain my family name. But if I go there, I'd be spotted right away. Could you go there and bring the file to me?
Of course. But you will have to come with me to the port and tell me a little more.
Right. Also, I don't want any Nauts to be hurt in the process. Despite my desire to know my origins, the Nauts are still my family.
Don't worry. We'll be discreet.
Ay, another side quest. Nagda-live lang ako. YouTube. Wala akong camera. Ikaw, te? Di ba ikaw? Shoutout sa iyo, Johnson Gatula. Sige, okay lang yung Johnson Gatula. Wala nang problema din yun. Haba naman yun ito. Sige, balik na lang muna tayo ng camp. So, yun nga. Dito ko muna tatapusin ang stream ko. And, based sa laro ngayon, maganda siya. Maganda yung Gridfall. And maraming concept ang nilagay sa kanya or reference. Like, yun nga, may reference din siya sa Assassin's Creed. At the same time, yung battle commands niya is more on like if kayo nakakapaglaro sa Ys video game series. And ano pa ba? Ayun, typical RPG game na yun, alam niyo yung mga run online, ano ba? Cabal is yun, may mga level siya. At the same time, hindi siya yung online MMORPG na may mga kasama kayong party ng mga ibang tao din through online, which is hindi. Ito yung action adventure game. At the same time, may pagka-concept lang din siya ng Red Dead Redemption dahil meron din siyang crafting feature dito sa game na to. And ano ba? Hindi ko pa na-try yung crafting feature dito. So siguro sa next part ng live stream natin, i-try ko. At ano ba? Ayun. Ayun lang muna sa ng aking comment dito. So itutuloy ko siya. Itutuloy ko yung stream, pero sa ibang araw naman, part 2 ng stream ng Gridfall. Kasi same goes with the Shadow of the Tomb Raider. And before ako goodbye, ay shoutout ko muna sila Justin Gatdula, Robert Sapungan, Square Root of Ron, and OGB PH. Shoutout to you guys, and thank you sa pagtambay din sa aking live stream at pagsama sa kay Descartes, kay Desardet pala. So one more thing pa pala dito, yun nga, sa RPG is pwede mo rin siyang i-customize din na babae, pwedeng lalaki, pwedeng babae. And yun lang yung pinaka ano niya. So pwede mo baguhin din yung itsura ng character mo. So kung nakita niyo, kung naabutin yung pinaka-umpisa ng game is naayos ko yung character ko. So, yun. And also, shoutout also to Random Gaming PH. So, that's all for me for today. And I will be now signing off. And I'm First Lane. And also, goodbye. And, sino bang live? So, yun nga, after my stream, puntahan nyo na rin si Adrian TV dahil live siya ngayon sa kanyang gameplay na Resident Evil. So, thank you guys and goodbye. And yun, merienda na guys. Bye-bye.